YouTube, y'all, we come with the forgotten beauty of cable TV. Listen, I can't lie, bro. I low-key miss Disney Channel, bro. I miss, like, you remember when, like, Halloween Town and all that used to come on Disney Channel? I don't know how old y'all is. I don't know if, like y'all older than me or y'all younger than me. But listen, if you older or younger than me, bro, you missed out, bro. Unless you, like, you probably had Rugrats or what's some other shows that came out that's older? Like Barney and all that. But in real life, bro, like Disney Channel and Nickelodeon during like the Halloween, Christmas time, peak television, I can't lie to you. But let's go ahead and get into the video. Welcome new people, new subscribers. I love y'all. Thank y'all for a new year. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to gain new subscribers. I'm glad to lose, like, you know, the people who hating. Hey, it's all love, y'all. See you next time.
Cable TV, the best,
I feel
worst
like kids
thing
don't have
mankind has
cable
ever
TV.
invented. Endless commercial breaks, exorbitant prices, and a feeling of community and belonging. What was once Netflix's stinky, greasy, ugly older brother is now looking like a silver fox we're all starting to regret dumping because, good God, the streaming landscape has turned to piss. At this point, I would rather be shown...
Bro, I'm sorry to pause it so early, but Netflix, I gotta take the gloves off of this. What in your right mind made you get ads? Now let me put the glasses on. What in your right mind made you get ads, Netflix? Like, that should be illegal. That like Hulu, all them, they cool, but you, Netflix, you gonna betray me like this and get ads after all we done did and all we done, like, what? Okay, you lucky I still got my subscription with you, but it's okay, it's alright.
Ed Sheeran dressed as the gay little monkey for 120 seconds, then have to watch the same ads for that amount of time. Every single freaking ad break. I know streaming still has its pros over cable, but I think cable had a lot of special things to it that we lost when we moved over to streaming.
Okay.
Since I miss having cable, I'm gonna make it your problem, and we're gonna talk about why cable is starting to look better than streaming. We're gonna start off pretty simple here. We're gonna keep it light. Cable just put TV shows in front of you, shows you normally wouldn't have watched.
True.
I'm really bad at getting into new shows, especially now. It feels like such a commitment. You have to open the app, scroll or search to find the show.
Back.
I swear it feels like a lot more work than it sounds. It's not that I'm not open to watching a new show.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie though, it really is, like, but for me, I'm more of an anime type of person, so like, that's just, like, I feel like in the anime community, there's a bunch of people who watch, like, a bunch of different animes, and they can just put you on, so it's way easier. But, like, I don't know how y'all work in the, you know, the, like, Netflix and Hulu, Paramount, well, I don't know about Paramount, HBO Max, I ain't gonna lie, y'all got some heat. I might have to get HBO Max.
Show, I just don't have it in me to go and hunt them down. I almost missed out on one of my now favorite shows of all time, Jury Duty, just because I didn't want to go through the trouble of putting it on. Once it was put on in front of me, and I was like, look, I'll give it 2 minutes.
Have y'all seen
I'll
Jury
give it a chance. We'll see if I like it. I fucking watched it twice already. I've told everyone I know about it. Go watch it. It's so funny. I'm never gonna pick out a new show. I'm just gonna default to my usuals. Fairly Odd Parents, Parks and Rec, Smiling Friends, Maria La Del Barrio. Cable TV breaks down that hurdle of committing to a new show. You check all the channels, see that nothing you like is on, and you just settle for something and end up enjoying it. I know that's not the best way of finding a new piece of art that, you know, a bunch of people put hundreds of hours of work into, but anything to get people to stop just rewatching The Office. The inability to choose what you want, when you want, is part of a bigger concept that made cable TV so special. The inconvenience, America's least favorite word after exercise. Inconvenience is so important now in today's convenient world. You couldn't just binge watch a show with cable. I mean, sure, you could sit there and watch TV for hours, but it was kind of hard to find a show that would play for longer than an hour or so. And the TV didn't have an algorithm that was designed to suck your attention for hours on end. Pause. I personally hate binge watching TV shows. I feel like mush if I watch more than like 3 or 4 episodes. I watched 10 episodes of Death Note one time when I was a teenager, and then I went grocery shopping. I don't even know how to describe that feeling. I was not in this world. It clearly did a number on me. Binge watching with cable is also harder because it isn't available at any given.
So all y'all like who trying to get to anime, bro, watch Death Note, bro. Watch Death Note. If Death Note too dark for you, what's another good anime like that's kind of short? I like Erased. That's like I put people on Erased. If you like powers and like leveling up type animes or just like just in general, white solo leveling. That's all I got for right now.
Wherever you are, like your care phone is,
Blue
this
Lock
marvel
too.
of slave labor also has well-designed features to make sure you spend your whole afternoon on one show by auto-playing the next episode and just skipping the credits and the theme song so you don't even realize another episode has started. With all these conveniences and technology and blowjob future-sucking devices, we've lost a big part of human society. Predictability. The Full House theme song really was onto something. I honestly miss having shows air at a certain time. It gave me something to look forward to in this painful crawl of existence we call life. And it gave me a dedicated time to relax. I remember Mondays being so freaking hyped because that's when Cartoon Network would drop new episodes of Adventure Time, Regular Show, Amazing World of Gumball, Mad. Not sure why that one's included in there. It wasn't that good, but I still liked it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is it made me put away the rope that I was preparing every Sunday night. My little brother would lose it if we weren't home at 5 o'clock to watch the Backyardigans. He would turn into like a mob boss that just got double crossed for some extra fucking cash, you fucking weasel. Speaking of weasels, commercials. You remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do because they're still everywhere. The big appeal of streaming services at the time was that there were no ads. As Chills of Number 15 fame would put it, ain't it funny? I see more ads now than ever before. If
you getting me mad, bro. Like my mom, she bought Netflix and I'm under her Netflix, right? And we used to be on my uncle's Netflix. So on his Netflix, we didn't have ads, but my mom wanted to watch the Mike Tyson fight versus Jake Paul fight. So we couldn't do that here. So she bought Netflix. So I'm thinking, okay, cool, whatever. So watch the fight. Okay, cool. Nigga, I try to watch a show, a movie after that. Tell me why I'm starting to get ads. I'm like, Am I? I think I had to make sure I was on Netflix. Like, bro, what is we talking about? Like, Netflix. What is you doing? Why?
If you can afford more than one streaming service ad-free, you are Jeff fucking Bezos.
Facts.
You are loaded.
Facts.
You don't know what a dish sponge looks
Facts.
like because you use a fucking scrub daddy. When I wasn't doing a streaming split with like 25 people, I would have to choose one or two streaming services a month. And you know my fine ass was not getting the ad-free version. Oh my god. And watching YouTube on your TV
why did that happen?
Heinous. I swear cable had less ads, or at least they were predictable. You had 6 to 8 minutes of ads every 30 minutes or so. That's fine. I can deal with that. I can go take a piss. I can go grab chocolate milk. I can go feed the goblin that's tied to a post in my backyard. What have you. YouTube does this really cool thing where they give you a 5-second unskippable ad, but you already reach for the remote, and then you're like, oh, I can't skip this, so I'm going to set this back down. And then it gives you a 2-minute ad afterwards that is skippable after 5 seconds, so you got to go and grab the remote again. It doesn't sound like a lot, but guys, like in the middle of watching videos, that is really fucking annoying. And it happens like every other video. It doesn't matter how long you've been watching. I don't want to keep grabbing the remote and putting it down like I'm a fucking addict. Like, oh my god, is he going to play an ad next? Is he going to play an ad? Speaking of ads, let's hear from today's sponsor. Me. I'm still the only sponsor. Enter Chon.digital right into your address bar. I look like I'm doing the TikTok pointing thing. Enter Chon Digital into your address bar for clean merch. Show your neighbors you're part of the Chon Digital squad. I don't know. You can chondle yourself while wearing the clothes. I don't care what you do in them. It's clean. It's comfy.
You can
Check it out.
yourself?
Let me know what you think.
I ain't never heard
we made it
of
to our
nothing
final
so
big benefit
foul.
of cable television. And funny enough, it's the title of a popular TV show, Community. That's a picture of Ed Sheeran as the gay little monkey.
What monkey is we talking about?
Can we fix that? Going back to the inconvenience thing, cable had shows coming out at the same time every week. If you wanted to watch a show, you had to tune in at the right time, or you could record it to your DVR, but you know you didn't want to do that because you didn't want to overwrite the episode of Family Guy you had saved on there where Joe can walk again because you watch it on a weekly basis to memorize it for the school talent show. Yeah. This meant that everyone interested in a show was always on the same episode for the most part. They couldn't binge watch it all in one night.
Smiley, like, is it Smiling Friends, Smiley Friends, whatever it's called, bro? That was like the most disgusting show I've ever seen, bro. Besides Mr. Pickles, bro. If you ever seen Mr. Pickles, bro, actually, if you a kid, do not look that up. If you an adult, bro, that is the craziest show ever. Besides Smiling Friends, that show just looked like it's for stoners, bro.
I feel like that's a flex. Like, nice. You have poor time management skills. I have flaws too. I just care too much, I guess. When a good show was airing, everyone was watching. Throw up the picture of the Seinfeld finale.
I never seen it.
Throw it up.
What is Seinfeld?
Just put it on screen.
I've heard of it.
I remember one summer when I was at my grandma's house and we were all watching this soap opera for some reason. Some of us had to go to the store to get muffins or something, which was a bummer because we were going to miss out on the show. But when we got there, they had a TV and they were also watching it. So we didn't miss out on much. That was cool. That's my story. Don't get me wrong. There are still huge shows that come out like Squidward games and unusual things that bring people together. But I think we're still missing that allotted time we had to watch these shows. You didn't need some bloke on the bus to convince you to read.
Yeah, and then I feel like, you know what, now as you say that, it would be more of a talk. It was like a more of a community thing. Like, did you watch the episode last night? Oh my God, but I can't believe they did that. Like, imagine if Squid Game was like that. Like, you can only watch it this time, and then whatever after comes on, and then like you couldn't watch the latest episode till another day or next week or something. But it would be crazy. But oh my God, and I feel like we'll appreciate stuff more too. Like, oh my God, this show is insane.
You subscribe to Netflix and then painfully log in again and have to reset your password because you can't remember if you put the exclamation point before or after your usual number sequence for this specific password, and then you'd have to scroll and find it and then play it, and also it takes 20 minutes for Roku to load any fucking app. No, you just turn on your TV on Thursday night, you sit down with a big family-sized bag of Chester's Ranch fries and you
those are a thing?
Or you walk into the living room because your family or roommates are already watching the
Y'all let me know. I've never seen those in my life.
Brought us together and let us savor every episode. We would discuss them the next day at school and predict what was going to happen next. It gave us something to look forward to and a specific time frame to come together. I would straight up watch not Family. There was a period of time where my family and I would straight up sit down and watch Full House every fucking night. I don't know how we got that to work. These motherfuckers won't watch shit with me now. I'll be the first to admit it though. I know cable wasn't perfect. It was far from it. First of all, that shit was expensive and you couldn't split it with anyone who wasn't inside your house. Let's be real though. Okay. Wait, you guys remember that? You guys remember the Be Real app?
No. What was that?
More like be really fast to set up a fake photo of how cool your life is.
What is Be Real?
Be real.
Am I old?
More like be fake.
Am I old? I feel old. I probably should know that.
Originally, the argument that streaming is cheaper than cable is not going to be valid for much longer. Second, streaming gives more shows a chance because networks can pick them up without having to fit them into their schedule. How good is this really, though? I feel like we're getting just as much, if not more, slop now than ever before. Third, convenience. I do think inconvenience is a good thing to an extent. I don't get off at the thought of inconvenience. Your manager being able to reach you at any hour of the day is not a good thing. Take that convenience away from them. But I will admit, it is kind of nice to be able to watch whatever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want.
True.
That's got Billboard top hit potential right there. And last, you don't need some hairy MF whose butt crack you will see to enter your house and set up your Netflix. You could just do it online. Both the butt crack thing and the Netflix thing. But cracks of streaming services are starting to show. It really was too good to be true. No longer is it $7 a month for Netflix with no ads and
it was set. Netflix, you better make me mad, bro. You better make me mad. What is your beef with us? You don't like us? You don't like us anymore? $7? What is it now? Like what are we talking about?
every show on there. You need 10 different services to watch the shows you want to watch. And guess what? You're still not going to have anything to watch. It's too much commitment. There's too many options. You'll never settle on anything, and you're going to watch freaking Maria la del Barrio again. Also, why does everyone have a streaming service? Why does Apple have a streaming service? You guys make phones and pregnant computers. I've been trying to embrace inconvenience in my life. I spent way too much time as a teenager on my phone, and I'm sure trying to undo that in my 20s will make a difference. Decentralizing your phone is the hip new thing, so I'm basically Kendrick and the phone is Drake. Or, you know, we're all Drake and the phone is, you know, something, and we're all trying to stay away from it. I've been working from home for a little bit now, and oh my god, is it hard to keep a schedule. I find myself longing for the days of predictability.
What?
Not only the milkman, the paperboy, but that evening
I think I used to
TV.
play Paperboy.
Will I go back to cable?
Yo, that just gave me crazy nostalgia. Oh my god. Have y'all played Paperboy? If you have, you're an OG. Oh my god, this gave me like crazy flashbacks. Pause. What?
Holy hell. No, at least not right now. But I do see it in my future. It's my favorite thing about staying in a hotel is just tuning into the cable television they have there. I miss watching shows at the same time every week, knowing that everyone else was doing the same and we'd have plenty to talk about. I miss the ad breaks that weren't psychological tricks to keep you engaged by picking up the remote every 5 minutes. And I miss the inconvenience of it all. The fact that I'd have to get out of bed and go to the living room to watch TV with my friends or family. Check out the drip I made on Chon.digital. Chondle that subscribe button for weekly videos. Thank you guys for 4K subscribers, and thank you for watching. Alright, let's do another out of tune musical outro here to celebrate.
Hey, I was going out of here playing with my cheese. Okay. Man, y'all let me know, do y'all still miss like cable TV, or like is you glad that it's gone? I miss like you said in the beginning, I miss like certain aspects, but I don't miss the whole thing. Netflix, and I also don't like you got ads now. Why is we doing that? You supposed to be different. You you supposed to see everybody else doing something and do the opposite. Why is you trying to be like these people? You stood out. You was different. Now you like everybody, bro. I mean, if that's what you want to do, bro, I support you, I guess. Shit, I got no choice. But hey, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all this video. Ugh.